guys lost a few key pieces from last year. How do you get the players that are left ready to pick up where they left off?
Well, it's a very similar feeling to last year in that we had graduated quite a few high-scoring, gifted offensive players, and we sat in the coaches' room all summer wondering who was going to score, and then Paul Zanette and Brian Haycheck have the breakout years that they did. They led the nation in goals, so it's kind of that same feeling a year later. We're hoping by committee that we'll be able to replace those offensive numbers, and there's just some guys that have to take big steps. We had two freshmen last year that are now sophomores. Ryan Rashid had 13 goals. Scott Martin had 16 goals. So we need those guys to continue their progress. Giancarlo Iorio's been unbelievable. Had 13 points as a freshman, had 30 plus last year. So I think we're really talented. We have a very deep offensive group, and I think by committee we're going to have to get it done this year.
Coming up next week, you guys have a tough game coming up against Michigan. You guys haven't beat them in a few years. It's their home opener, so you're going there. It's going to be loud. How do you get the team ready to be competitive in that?
Well, it started in the summer. These guys come in great shape. As a group of 29, I was thrilled. I think the coaching staff was very pleased how they came back over the summer. But I mean, this is why Niagara started hockey, to be able to play these games in these environments. Michigan's lost in overtime in the national championship game, one of the most storied programs in the country. For us to be able to go up against them, our first game of the year, is very exciting, and it's a big challenge. But you know what? It's actually nice when you can get away and be the road team. I would say we're the underdogs. Everyone thinks we're the underdogs, but we've won in that building before, and we're going to try to do it again on Tuesday.
And it doesn't get any easier after Michigan. The first three games are incredibly tough. How do you think your guys are going to come out of the game facing that kind of pressure right away?
Well, we're excited, and when you get into, we're going to play Michigan, and then we're going to go play. We're going to be RIT's home opener. Unbelievable environment there. That'll be sold out. They're picked to win our league again, so that's a tough draw. And then the following week we have to go all the way out to Air Force and play, the number 2 team in the league. So, 3 tough games to start it off. But you know what? That's what the schedule makers gave us, and we're thrilled, and I think we're going to be ready. I really like where we are as a team, and we haven't had a lot of time together with staff and players on the ice, but I feel really good going into this weekend.